Hey everybody, my name is Jason Niblett. I'm in my fifth course of the program here at LSUS. That means that I'm just about halfway. This is my second course I've taken with Dr. McDaniel. I enjoyed the first class quite a bit and I learned quite a bit, so I was excited to see his name on the course description for this term. I live in Laurel, Mississippi, and according to HTTV, this is the hometown for America. We are the site for the #1 HDTV program, and the show continuously ranks in the top 10 of all cable programs, beating out Fox News, CNN, sporting events, and everything else. And it's kind of crazy that our little town of 18,000 is the site for such a popular show. I wish that our town was as great as it seems on television, but things are a little bit different here right now because all the city's resources are going to downtown to beautify it for all the tourists, which is another crazy thing here in South Mississippi, seeing license plates from New York, California, Pennsylvania, Texas, just every time we go somewhere. City's starting to neglect other parts of the town, and it's getting kind of aggravating a little bit, but there's nothing that we can do about it other than just keep paying our taxes and seeing what happens. But it is nice for the downtown businesses to see so many people coming to spend money with them, and that's beneficial for everybody. My dad was in the Air Force. Both my grandfathers were Air Force. My mom was in the Air Force for a little bit, but once she started having kids, she got out. But I've lived all over the country. When my parents divorced, we settled near my grandparents in Taylorsville, Mississippi. I graduated high school in Brandon, Mississippi, which is just in the outside the Jackson area. I went to Hines Community College and I went to Ole Miss, majoring in broadcast journalism. And I actually left Ole Miss without a degree back in 2001. And Mississippi has a great program called Complete to Compete, to where adult learners can go back online and finish their degrees. So in the past 3 years, I've obtained my associates and my bachelor's from Hines and Ole Miss. And then I'm enrolled in the master's program here. So once I got those couple of degrees, I guess something happened to where I just wanted to keep going. So that's why I'm here. I've been laid off twice and had a failed business the past 3 years. I had a job that I was doing just to kind of make money working for a domestic abuse shelter, and it was meaningful work, but it wasn't in my field or in my interest or anything. So in July, I started a new job as director of marketing for a chain of restaurants called Mugshots Grill and Bar and Patio 44. It's 24 restaurants in Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, and Louisiana. And so as director of marketing, I'm extremely excited about this course because that's part of my job now is leadership and communications and corporate communications and all that good stuff. So I'm looking forward to learning quite a bit in this class. As far as hobbies and go, my husband, we've been together 18 years and 10 years legally. One of our big things is going to football games. And so it was cool to see Dr. McDaniel went to Notre Dame for MBA. We've been to Notre Dame twice as part of the bucket list. Actually went just a few weeks ago to see the unfortunate Cincinnati game when Notre Dame lost. But we've also gone to Penn State a couple of times, been to a couple of whiteout games there. Of course, I've been to all the SEC stadiums. And Kevin, my partner, went to Southern Miss. And so I've been to several of the Conference USA schools too. So that's one of our big things that we like in the fall is just going to football games. We have 2 dogs, Bella and Stella, are black and chocolate labs. As far as my favorite leader goes, it's going to sound cliche, but yeah, it's my mother. When my parents divorced, I was only 5 years old. My brother was 6 months old, and mom was an LPN at the time. And so we moved next door to my grandparents in a 2-bedroom trailer. And I watched mom go to work full time, have part-time jobs and everything else to where we could have a better life. And eventually she became an RN, and she kept a 4.0 all the way through nursing school while raising 2 kids by herself and working full time. So yeah, she's definitely my mentor as far as a great leader goes. And pretty much that's my life in a nutshell. Nice to meet everybody.